Greetings and welcome to this meditation on June 13th, 2024. We're all settled in here online and in person here at the Unitarian Church, and we have been talking about self-compassion. So we're going to engage in a meditation on self-compassion. And as we always do, we slow down. We've had our discussion and our talking, and now we're coming into more of a slower pace with our breath. Coming back to the breath and letting it go deeply. Slow and deep. Presentness in this current moment, again and again and again. The now time. Bringing it down into a deeper and deeper breath and breathing. Slower, gentler, softer. And let it be your breath. Let your breath be what it needs to be for you. Find your own rhythm, your own cadence, your own pace, your own movement. And know that there is a sense of peace and calm that is in certain places throughout the world. And you can reflect on those times when you felt that peace. And you may feel or sense that you may need to go somewhere or be with someone or have a particular experience in order to come into peace and calm and serenity. But we're going to bypass all that just for now and consider that the peace is inside of you. And you're breathing down and in to that place where it is. If you could just imagine somehow with your breath scooping down into the place in the most interior dimension of your being where there is a lot of transcendent qualities like peace, calm and serenity, love, grace, kindness, compassion, beauty. It's in you. And as you're breathing, you're scooping that up and bringing it out and sprinkling it in various places on the inside and the outside of your being, your body and being. Use your breath to grab the peace and bring it up. And there's something else in that heart space, if you want to focus there, the heart center, the center of love and compassion and connection, beauty and creativity, your heart. Your heart not only pumps blood, the physical heart, and is a powerful mechanism that keeps you alive, the most powerful organ. There's also an emotional center in your chest. That may have a lot of feelings and emotions emotional energy that is identified with all or any number of emotions that you may be familiar with, some positive and comfortable and some not. But as you focus on the heart center, know that that is the place of love and compassion. And it is your love and compassion. Yet, in a way, it may be shared by so many. Maybe the love and the compassion of the universe. Inherent in all beings, everywhere. And you may want to spend a moment remembering those times when you have felt love and compassion. And bring that into this present moment too. And let it rise up as well from the inside, from in you. As if there is a deep well of love and compassion. And when you consider that dynamic principle, the true inner nature of who you are, as being all about love and compassion, and that fundamental quality allows you to be worthy of that compassion. Not because you've done something right or that you don't deserve it because you've done something wrong. Imagine that in spite of your behavior, what you've done, what somebody did to you, what you anticipate doing, what you think about yourself, putting all that aside for a moment, imagine yourself worthy of love and compassion. You are worthy of love and compassion. Find a way to not only let that quality or principle come up from within you, but ponder how, since it's in you, it must be of you, it must be a way to define you, and that you can actually give it to yourself. We've been programmed to always give to others, consider others, factor in others and what they need. Let's put everybody else aside for a moment and come into the place of compassion for you. And things may come to mind, your behavior, your emotions, what you've been through, how you are, you know how you are. All those reasons why you might not consider yourself worthy of compassion. But make a decision now to say something like, in spite of all that, I am worthy of love and compassion. I give myself love and compassion. I am fundamentally, within my inner nature and being, worthy of compassion. And you may, as things come to mind in your life, find your own words to supply to those situations, giving compassion. Even just to say, I give myself compassion. I am compassionate towards me. You are worth that. We seem to struggle the most with worth and value, purpose. Are we good enough? Are we enough? Are we a mistake? What if none of that were true and who you are does have purpose and value? You have worth. You are worthy of the best that love and life have to offer. Worthy of the best that love and life have to offer. And in this moment, it's compassion, self-compassion, compassion to self. If you're having a hard time getting there and you see, or it may seem like it's coming and going, it's fleeting, you may ask for help and from whatever being or power from the divine realm or your own true and higher self. Ask for guidance, for assistance, for power. Help me come to love myself. Help me come to experience deep compassion for me. Help me to know that I have worth and value. I am worthy. I am important. I am good enough. I am enough. We do need a compassionate world. More compassion, more kindness, more niceness, more love. And it starts with you. It starts with you giving it to you. And then having the capacity, since you've accessed love and compassion within your own being, you can dispense it, send it outward, and offer love and compassion to the world around you. And what if that were like a vibration, a vibrational frequency pattern that could be seen, coming from you, emanating from you and your being, and everybody else in this group here in this room and online, and everybody else in the world who's got a frequency pattern that is higher because we've stopped to be present in this moment, to breathe deeply, to go into a deeper brain state, to raise our consciousness. What if that was sent? Even those here in this group, what if that were sent out? And any disturbances that are in the world would be neutralized because we've come into compassion. self-compassion. And as we've had this discussion, and even some of us have worked through the workbook, one of the last questions was, in what relationship or context would you like to offer more compassion? Think about that for a moment. Could be you. But if you have come, even during this meditation, to the place where you're feeling a strong sense of self-compassion, you may sense that you could give that to someone, something, someplace. Don't want to hide this thing you found. Applying it to you is important. Giving it out to someone else or some other place. Who would that be? And then resolve to shift and change that relationship, that place, that context, simply because you've come into compassion for yourself. Be the peace you want to see in the world. Be the love that you want to see in the world. Be the compassion that you want to see in the world. Be the kindness that you want to see in the world. Be the beauty that you want to see in the world. But let it start with you. Let it be something that you give to you and then generate outward. And then as you have had this experience and even the resolve to take this experience into your life that you are living, hold and contain that within yourself and memorize how that feels, what that's like for you. And when you're ready, begin to slowly come back to this group and wherever you are, online, here in this room, now or later, being online later, listening to this. At the right time, just come back and be present here in this group.